Good day, engineers. Now let's talk about tidal power. So, what is tidal power? Tidal power is a source of renewable energy obtained from the tides of an ocean. It is sometimes called another form of hydropower because it uses the energy of tides, which are made of water to generate power. These tides are produced in the ocean because of the gravitational pull of the moon and the sun. These gravitational pulls cause the water to move across the different oceans, resulting in the development of tides. Tidal energy is a form of power produced by the natural rise and fall of the tides caused by the gravitational interaction between Earth and the Sun and the Moon. Tidal range. The difference between high tide and low tide is called tidal range. High and low tides refers to the regular rise and fall of the ocean waters. High tide is when water covers much of the shore after rising to its highest level. Low tide is when the water moving back to its lowest level, moving away from the shore. Makita nimo diha sa picture sa ubos nga ang tidal range nga mao ang kalahian sa high tide ug low tide sa dagat. Gipakita usab ang spring tide nga mahitabo kung full moon o new moon diin ang buwan ug adlaw naglinya mao nga kusog ang ilang gravitational pull ug magresulta sa pinakadako nga tidal range. Nya ang neap tide mahitabo kung first quarter ug third quarter moon diin dili maglinya ang buwan ug adlaw. Mao nga mas gamay ang tidal range. Makita usab sa diagram nga ang lain-laing level sa tide sama sa high tide, high tide, high low tide ug low tide. O gipakita usab ang mean sea level nga mao ang average nga level sa dagat nga gigamit nga basihan sa pagsukod sa kahitasan o kalawmon sa mga lugar uban sa mga coastal zone sama sa mga supratidal, intertidal ug subtidal nga nagdepende kung kanus-a matabunan o dili sa tubig sa dagat. For more explanation about spring tide and neap tide is ma-explain na siya sa next slide. Basic principles of tidal power. Makita nato diha sa picture ang kausaban sa tide sulod sa lunar cycle sugod sa new moon padulong sa first quarter, full moon ug third quarter. Kung ang buwan adlaw halos maglinya panahon sa new moon ug full moon, mahitabo ang spring tide nga adunay pinakadako nga tidal range, pasabot nga naay kalahian. Ang high tide ug low tide sa laing term kung naa sa first quarter ug third quarter moon, ang puwersa sa buwan ug adlaw dili pareho og direksyon. Mao nga mahitabo ang neap tide. Diin gamay ra ang tidal range. Makita sad usab diha ang tides magbalik-balik nga cycle nga mahitabo kada 12 hours ug 25 minutes. Mao nga kasagaran naay duha ka high tide ug duha ka low tide matag adlaw. Neap tide. A neap tide follows 7 days after a spring tide. Like spring tide, it's connected to the lunar phase and take place after the first and third quarters of the moon. This is when the moon and the sun are right angles to each other. The effect of this alignment is that there is less difference between high and low water. This means that on the neap tide, the water does not rise or fall to the usual heights. A high tide will be less high and a low tide will be less low, decreasing the difference between them. Spring tide. During full or new moon in alignment which occur when the earth and sun and moon are nearly average tidal range are slightly larger. This occurs twice each lunar month about 29.5 days on average. The moon appears new dark when it is between the earth and the sun. The moon appears full when the earth is between the moon and the sun. Tidal power plant. Mao ni ang schematic layout sa tidal power plant. So, how it works the tidal power plant. We have some videos nga ipakita para ma-explain how it works, the tidal power plant. So let, let's watch this.
How does tidal power work? Tidal power is energy made from the movement of ocean tides. As the moon's gravity pulls on the earth, it causes water to rise and fall. This rise and fall is called a tide. When water flows in and out, it carries kinetic energy. Tidal power plants use this motion to spin underwater turbines. These turbines are like windmills beneath the sea. As they spin, they drive generators that produce electricity. There are two main types of tidal systems. Tidal barrages are like underwater dams. They trap water at high tide and release it through turbines at low tide. Tidal stream generators are placed in fast-moving currents. They work like underwater wind farms. Tidal power is predictable and renewable. It doesn't rely on the weather, but it can affect marine life and is expensive to build. Still, it's one of the cleanest ways to turn the ocean's rhythm into power. How does
Basic components of tidal power plant. First is dam or barrage, sluice gate, tidal stream generator. Dam or barrage. A tidal barrage is a dam-like structure used to capture the energy from masses of water moving in and out of a bay due to a tidal force. Makita ta diri sa picture nga ang dam or barrage sa tidal power system usa ka dako nga barrier or pader nga gibutang sa estuary sa dagat aron makontrol ang pagflow sa tubig panahon sa high tide ug low tide. Ang function aning dam or barrage mao ang pagpundo ug magregulate sa tubig aron magamit ang kusog sa paglihok sa tide sa paghimo og kuryente. Dam or barrage work kung musaka ang tubig or high tide ang tubig mosulod sa barrage pinaagi sa mga gate o maipon na sa usa ka basin or reservoir. Kung magsugod na ang low tide, ang tubig nga natipon ipagawas balik ngadto sa dagat pinaagi sa turbines. Samtang moagi ang tubig sa turbines, kini magpatuyok sa mga blades nga konektado sa generator ug pinaagi niini makahimo og elektrisidad. Sluice gate. The sluice gate are left open during high tide and closed during low tide to create a water level differential, creating a potential difference that powers the turbine when the water is released. So, makita na sa picture nga ang sluice gate kay niini mao ang pag-abli o pagsira ang gianan sa tubig aron makontrol kung kanusa musulod o mugawas ang tubig gikan sa basin o reservoir. Sluice gates work kung high tide. Ang sluice gate kay ablihan aron pagsudlon ang tubig gikan sa dagat padulong sa basin. Kung mapuno na ang basin, ang mga gate sirhan aron mapugngan ang tubig nga mobalik dayon sa dagat. Sa panahon sa low tide, ang sluice gate or turbine gates ablihan aron ipagawas ang tubig nga naipon ug samtang moagi kini sa turbines motuyok ang generator o makaproduce og kuryente. Parehas ni siya sa kuan gyapon sa dam or barrage. Tidal stream generators are very similar to the wind turbines except they're below the water surface instead above on land. The turbine and generators convert the movement of water coming from change in tide, the kinetic energy, into electricity. Water is denser than the air and therefore can generate electricity at a lower speed than the wind turbines. Tidal stream flowing bodies of water that are created by the tides can be used to produce electricity. For this, tidal stream turbines are used to convert the flow of the stream into the electricity. These turbines are placed underwater and are fixed to the seabed for their support. Makita nato sa pictures nga ang tidal stream generators kay mo convert siya og kinetic energy sa pagflow sa tubig ngadto sa electrical energy. Kaning tidal stream generators gibutang ni sa lugar sa dagat nga kusog ang agos sa tubig. Sa dihang ang tubig moagos tungod sa pagtaas ug pag-ubos sa tide. Kini moagi sa turbine blade sa generator, ang kusog sa agos sa tubig mupatuyok sa turbine ug ang turbine konektado sa generator nga maghimo og elektrisidad. Pareho kini og prinsipyo sa wind turbine pero imbis hangin ang mupatuyok, tubig sa dagat ang gigamit. Tungod kay predictable ang paglihok sa tides, ang tidal stream generator usa ka renewable ug reliable nga pamaagi sa paghimo og kuryente gikan sa enerhiya sa dagat.
Harnessing tidal energy. Tidal power plants are generally classified on the basis of the number of basins used for power generation. They are further subdivided as one-way or two-way system as per cycle of operation for the power generation. Based on the images, there are classification: single basin system and double basin system. Single basin system, there are one-way system, two-way system, two-way with pump storage. In double basin system, there are simple double basin and double basin with pumping. Single basin system. This system generates electricity by capturing water during high tide and releasing it through turbines during low tide. Here is a breakdown of 3 stages. Tidal plant operation. This is a top-down view showing the layout of the facility. The barrage dam. A barrier is built across the mouth of an estuary or basin, separating it from the sea. Sluices. There are gates that allow water to flow freely into basin. Turbines. These are power generating units located within the dam structure. Reservoir filling. This section view shows the process of capturing potential energy. Sluice gate open as the tide rises in the sea. The sluice gate are open, filling. Water flows from the sea into the basin. Turbines shut off. During this phase, the turbines are idle. The goal is simply to fill the reservoir to the highest possible level. Turbine operation. This is power generation phase. Sluice gate shut. Once the tide begins to fall, the sluices are closed to trap the water at high level inside the basin. Head difference. A height difference or a is created between the trapped water in the reservoir and the receding sea level. Emptying, the trapped water is forced to flow out through the turbines, spinning them to generate electricity until the water levels equalize to the next tide cycles begin. When the flood tide, high tide come in, the sluice gates are opened to permit seawater to enter the basin or reservoir, while the turbine seats are shut. The reservoir thus start filling while its level rises till the maximum tide level is reached. At the beginning of the ABB tide, the sluice gates are closed. Then, the generation of power takes place when the sea is severe, flowing back of tide, and the water from the basin flows over the turbines into the lower level sea of water. After 2 or 3 hours, when there is a sufficient difference between the full reservoir level and the falling tide level to run the turbines, they are started and kept working until the rising level of the next flood tide and the falling reservoir level together reduce the effective head of the turbines to the extent where it can no longer work safely and efficiently. The turbines are then closed and the sluice gate open again to repeat the cycle of operation. The images illustrate a single tide cycle system, which is a basic configuration of a tidal power plant designed to generate electricity using the movement of tides. Here are the core components. C. The open body of water subject to the natural rise and fall of tides. Tidal basin. An enclosed reservoir created by building a dam or barrage across an estuary or bay. Dam or barrage. The physical barrier that separates the sea from the tidal basin. Turbine generator sea. The mechanical unit housed within the dam that converts the kinetic and potential energy of moving water into electrical energy. How the system operates. This is specific. The diagram shows a single full flood cycle. Generation during the rising tide. Here is how the process works. High tide initiation. As the tide in the sea rises, it creates a head or a difference in water levels between the sea and the tidal basin. Water inflow. The water is allowed to flow from the sea into the tidal basin through the turbine generator. Power generation. The movement of water through the turbine causes it to spin, which drives the generator to produce electricity. Basin filling. The water continues to flow until the levels between the sea and the basin equalize. Preparation for the next cycle. Once the levels are equal, the gates are closed. During the ebb tide or low tide, the water is typically released back into the sea without generating power, or by visa if it were an ebb cycle system, to reset the basin level for the next high tide. In single tide cycle system, the power generation is affected when the sea is at a flow tide. The sea water is admitted into the basin over the turbines, which causes the power generation. As the flood tide period is over and the sea level begins falling again, the power generation is stopped. The basin is drained into the sea through the sluiceways. In this system, also, the power output is intermittent. This type needs large-sized plants operating for a short period of time and hence less efficient when compared to ebb tide operation. Double cycle system. This is more advanced system captures energy from the water moving in both directions. Reversible turbines. The key difference is the use of reversible turbines, which can generate electricity regardless of whether water is flowing into or out of the basin. Piece A. High tide. As the high tide rises, water flows from the sea into the tidal basin, spinning the turbines to generate power. Piece B. Low tide. As the tide falls, ebb tide, the water trapped in the basin is higher than sea. It flows back out through the same turbines, generating powers once again. Advantage. These systems provide a more continuous supply of electricity and maximize the energy extracted from the daily tidal changes. The single basin system has only one basin. The tidal basin and the sea are separated by a dam or barrage. The rise and fall of tidal water levels provide a potentially. Fig shows a general arrangement of single basin tidal power plant. Double cycle system such plants generally use reversible water turbines so that the power is generated on no tides as well high tide. In double cycle system, the reversible turbines are installed and power is generated during filling and emptying of basin. Filling process occurs when the ocean is a high tide, while the water in basin at a low tide level. And emptying occurs when the ocean is at low tide and basin at high tide level. The flow of water in both directions is used to drive the reversible turbines. Each turbine drives the generator. Electric power is generated during two short periods, during its tidal period of 12 hours and 25 minutes or once every 6 hours and 12.5 minutes. Advantage and disadvantage of tidal power plants. Advantage: it is free from pollution and it does not use any fuel. Large area of valuable land is not required. It does not produce unhealthy waste like gases and ash. Tides are easily predictable. Power output is highly predictable, inexpensive to maintain, reliable and renewable source of energy, high energy density than other renewable energy forms. It produces no greenhouse gases or otherwise no pollution. Disadvantage: due to variation in tidal range, the output is not uniform. There is a fear of machinery being corroded due to the corrosive seawater. It is difficult to carry out construction in sea. The power transmission cost is high because the tidal plants are located away from load centers. Initial construction cost is very high. Formation of silk behind the barrage. Effect on animals and plants living near tidal station. Very few suitable sites for constant barrage. Disturbs migration of living creation in the ocean. It produces power for only about 10 hours of day when the tide is moving in out. Limitation of tidal power. It is site specific and the tidal energy can be recovered economically from the location where the tidal range is 5 meter or more. The availability of tidal energy is variable, thus the power generation is highly fluctuating in nature. Turbines are needed which can operate with fluctuating heads. The marine life and ecology is affected in the region where the tide plants are located. It also affects the navigation system. In order to handle large volume flow rates of tidal water at low edge, tidal plants need to operate with several turbines in parallel. Seawater is corrosive. Here are the example problem. The maximum tidal head available for a proposed tidal power station is 6 meters. What must be the area of tidal bay to generate an average of 1000 megawatt of power? So here is the formula. P equals 0.219 h squared times area. So ang P is power generated, ang H is maximum tidal head, ang E is tidal bay area. So para makuha ang area, atong i-divide ang 1000 megawatts divide 0.219 times 36. So ang iyang area is 126.84 meter squared.